oh, well, I've been holding you down, so you better do this and you better do that. And it's like, but no, he doesn't have to, because he does have options. So I saw this post, okay, and it looks like a tweet that was going on, and this gentleman posted, he said, the girl who mess with you when you are not where you want to be is the one you spoil. 100. And then he received a response, and the response was from a woman who said, do not listen to these men, ladies. This is not what they do. So I saw this post, and I don't know about anybody else's feelings on this post. I didn't even look at the comments on this post, but just from my interpretation and my opinion, I think that this is something that we need to talk about, because a lot of women feel like, oh, you know, if I hold him down now, I'm not going to hold him down for him to leave me and go get with somebody else, or, you know, I'm not going to support him when he's not where he want to be, and then let him just, you know, go find somebody that's better suited. And this is a whole conversation as to why, you know, I want a man who already made it. I want a man who already got the bag, because I'm not finna be this is, you know, we have a lot of these kind of like conversations, and this is my perspective, right? It's my opinion. It's my opinion and my perspective. I think a lot of women feel as though the work that they put into the relationship is simply enough to keep the relationship going. And that's not true, right? You can offer all the support in the world. You can offer all the motivation in the world. You can literally give this person all the tools that they need to be equipped with to do whatever business that they have to do. And I'm not saying that it should be overlooked, and I'm not saying it's not a big deal, because it is. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that are way more intricate and important in a relationship than just that support. And I think a lot of women find out ways how to hold their man down, but don't find out ways how to keep their man. They don't find out, or, you know, do the due diligence to actually find out the men who are at this stage where my man wants to go. How do their wives maneuver? How do their wives act? Let me see how that goes. Because I think a lot of people think that, like, it just takes anything, right? Like, and it doesn't work like that. If you want to be a doctor, you have to go to school for however many years, right? You cannot skip the process. You might be able to finish at a certain time because you've done a lot of the work in a time period, but you still have to do the work, right? You can't just go up there and say, I want to be a doctor. I deserve to be a doctor. I'm going to get the degree. You have to work for it. And it's the same things with relationships. Certain careers come with a woman that is of a certain persona. Not every woman can understand the life of a rapper. Not every woman can understand the life of a basketball player, of a lawyer, right? Of a doctor, of a fireman. Not every woman can understand the position that she needs to play, and there's certain women that can. So you have to figure out what category do you fit in according to your man's goals as well. And this is going to sound crazy. Like, me just listening to myself talk, I know this sounds crazy. Like, women are going to be like, yo, you are tripping for real. Like, you really tripping. But I'm just really telling y'all the truth in a way that maybe you never heard it before. Maybe other people would not say. But there's a reason why a lot of the men who play basketball, their wives get along, is because they're all a certain type of woman, a certain caliber of woman, and women that have a certain demeanor. That's why they can get along, because they're similar. They understand each other. They understand that their man is on a, platform that a lot of women want them. So they understand the work it's going to take to keep this man intrigued with them. Because listen, a lot of these men that are married, I'm just using basketball for an example. But a lot of these men that are married, their women understand there's a lot more beautiful women, even more beautiful than them out there, right? And to make matters worse, when you sleeping with this man, he gonna get used to you. Inside and out. He gonna get used to you. So there's a lot of things that you have to work on. There's a lot of work that it entails to be with somebody who has a lot of options. right? So maybe if he's not gonna be spoiling you, it's because he's gotten to a space and you want to treat him like he's regular, like he's not who he is, and these other women are treating him like he is who he is still. But you want to be comfortable because, oh, well, I've been holding you down, so you better do this and you better do that. And it's like, but no, he doesn't have to, because he does have options. And emotionally, it might not feel good, but it doesn't mean that it's not true. Sometimes things don't emotionally feel good because, you know, as women, we're like, oh my gosh, my feelings. How could he do that to her? That's so hurtful. And it's like, because this man is not crying and saying, I'm tired of having the same position over and over again every evening. I'm tired of it. Because he's not going on a soapbox and crying and saying that. It's like, how could he leave her? How could he do this? It's not about all the stuff that you've done for somebody. Because you can do all this stuff for somebody, disrespect them, and he can still say, you know, the relationship is not going to work. I need to go do my own thing, but I'm always going to respect her, and I'm always going to make sure she's good financially, but I don't want to be with her no more. Because I can't deal with it. I don't want to do it. That can easily happen. But to stay in it and to be the woman that he looks at like, man, my girl is you know, she's that. She's that girl. It takes work. It takes work. And the women who their man looks at them like that, they work on that every day. Every second they try to appease him because they understand the magnitude of, well, he have options. Well, he could choose somebody else. Well, he could pick somebody else. So I think that it's not necessarily all on the man. You know, some people get rich and switch. We know that, right? I think that goes without saying. Man and woman. I think some people do get rich and switch and start acting brand new. That's true. But I think that there's a bigger picture to that situation as well. I think a lot of women, again, they do the work to live the lifestyle, but they don't do the work to actually internalize being that man's peace, tranquility, calmness, being cooperative, not disrespecting him, knowing how to disagree, and knowing how to elevate with him as he's elevating. That takes work. It takes studying. It takes dedication. So before you start tripping, talking about, oh, that's not what they do, just find out what type of person you are and what it is that you're bringing before you get there. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I just share my perspective with you guys. I know sometimes y'all might think I'm tripping. Y'all might think I'm crazy. But really listen to what I'm saying because I know what I'm saying. Make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Love you.